For 2 years of silence, then Voyager finally said again in void. But the message he sent was not the same as he saw. NASA is now racing over time to find out what this means before the spacecraft is silent forever. NASA's best heart is to decipher the message before the Voyager. Each passage of the day will be closer to the loss of contact forever. It has a small spaceship that comes to the ground that there is no space on the ground than everything it has sent. For 2 years, he drifted in silence and became endless emptiness. Then, when it seemed to disappear forever, I returned a message that no one expected. The message was so strange that scientists trembled behind scientists. And what he said changed everything we thought and we knew about the universe. In 1977, NASA sent Voyager alone on a trip. Nobody thought it would last so long. It was a small car made to pass through the planet. His mission was simple: study Jupiter and Saturn and continue to fly. Nobody thought it would still signal after almost 50 years. But Voyager was powerful and he continued to send reverse images and data at the edge of the solar system. In 1979, he arrived at Jupiter and took an exciting photo on the storm surface of a huge planet and found clouds and powerful winds. He also found a flash of unexpected volcanoes in Jupiter's moon. Nobody had seen an active volcano outside the Earth. In 1980, he saw the most detailed image of the ring after passing Saturn. After that, his journey was deeper and deeper in the unknown. Input space input. In the early 1990s, Voyager 1 surpassed the farthest planet. He left the last piece of the solar system and entered a new and unknown place. Scientists call it an interstellar space. Planet, stars, relatives, wide and dark emptiness. No stretching forever. There, Voyager 1 continues to send information and helps to find out what scientists are going beyond. In 2012, he became the first person to officially leave the solar system. But over the years he weakened. His power, nuclear battery, is over. NASA had to turn off some of her tools to save energy. They knew that the day he would stop talking forever. Then everything changed at the end of 2021. Voyager began to send meaningless signals. It wasn't silent, but through what happened, there was a failure of information that did not match what he had sent before. Scientists tried everything to fix it, but nothing worked. The spacecraft was so far that it was far from being repaired quickly. They spent almost all day to arrive at him, and another day must respond to the return. A few months later, scientists worried that it was over. Perhaps Voyager has finally went bankrupt in space for many years. But I sent a different message anywhere. And this was different from before. Instead of general scientific data, Voyager sent something else. The numbers and indications are not a well-known single system. Scientists confirmed everything repeatedly, but could not explain. The signal was not a random noise and a malfunction. It is different, organized, intentional. For the first time in decades, Voyager did not programmable. This has changed as no one can explain. NASA first kept the details. They wanted to understand the message before it was released. Some scientists are just malfunctions, and perhaps because of the explosion of radiation, memories have been damaged. But others had different ideas. Voyager 1 is made to follow his programming correctly. This should not change action. If he suddenly started doing new things, he would have had a reason. But what is this reason? The theory began to spread. Some believed that Voyager faced something with the deep void of the universe that changed it. Others thought this could convey a hidden message about something. Some people even whispered many strangers. NASA scientists work without rest to find mystery. They have restored communication with the spaceship, but there are still strange messages. Whenever they try to solve the problem, Voyager 1 continues to send the same puzzle signal. I don't seem to want to be modified. Time expires. The power inside the Voyager will weaken and soon come. Whether this message means, it may be the last thing when we can. No one knows what the message is and why he suddenly started to send a message. What we know is that Voyager 1 left the last mystery of the last puzzle in the dark before he did not carry his secret forever before leaving the last mystery of the last puzzle in the dark several years after the universe. Unfortunately, Voyager 1 hydrazine is the final. Engineers have been carefully registered during their journey using the engine only when they are absolutely necessary. However, estimates show that this conservative approach will last for several years. Loss of attitude control will be an important blow. If you can't display high contents on Earth, communication with Voyager 1 will be impossible. The spacecraft will turn into a quiet wanderer, and the scientific data remaining forever in the intercept void will be lost. This scenario emphasizes the basic limitations of deep spatial research. Because of the huge distance, it is impossible to repair or intervene in real time. Earth's engineers must rely on pre-programmed commands and built resources to maintain the operation of the spaceship. Glitter of hope. Preliminary system Voyager 1 has a backup control system that uses a small engine seasoned with nitrogen gas. Despite the fact that this system can extend the lifespan of spaceships for several years than the horizontal engine. However, the use of IT indicates a problem. Recent communication failure emphasized the weakness of these systems, especially FDS. The damaged memory while the reconstruction is restoring the connection is still a problem. If corruption worsens or expands into other important systems, unexpected malfunctions can endanger the ability of spaceships to operate. In addition to these direct issues, there are questions about the long-term exposure of the interstellar space of Voyager 1 electronics. The engineer of JPL has protected an important system, but the complete impact of long-term exposure is uncertain. JPL engineers' dedication despite this problem. The team of JPL is still dedicated to extending the life of Voyager 1. They continue to monitor the health and efficiency of the spacecraft to analyze remote measurement data on anomalies. In addition, we investigate innovative methods to maximize the use of the remaining built resources. For example, the engineer explores how to use the built autonomous function to compensate for the FDS limit. Message in a bottle for space. There is a wonderful relic on the metal sink of this fearless spaceship. Golden Record Voyager Golden Lu Code. This is an amazing handshake through a wide range of space. Making gold. Recording the concept of gold records came from Carl Sagan, a famous astronomer and science communicator. He realized that Voyager 1 and his twin Voyager 2 could act as an ambassador to adopt a message about potential alien intelligence that could meet them in the future far from humanity. The creation of a message that can be understood using alien civilization was potentially different from ourselves. Human languages with complex grammar and cultural connections were considered inadequate. Instead, the team chose more universal approaches, including various sounds, images, and natural phenomena to overcome cultural barriers. Content of Gold. Recording. The committee, chairman of Carl Sagan, carefully supervised the sound and image collection of humanity and Earth's essence. Natural sounds. Provides ideas for thunder, sea green onions and animal calls, and sound scenery of the Earth. Music election. A variety of cultures and times from Bach to Chuck Berry. 116 images. People's anatomical diagram. Images of solar system and planet. Photos of ground landscapes and ecosystems. Technology drawings of human structures such as dams and legs. Coding. The engineer of JPL faces the problem of encoding this information in a gramophone record. Standard audio recording was used for sound, and the image was converted into an electrical signal and captured in the record. It was surrounded by a golden protective copper jacket to protect the record from the harsh space environment. The record also includes a user guide engraved on a jacket with a diagram that describes how to reproduce records and interpret the contents. Influence and interpretation of gold. Recording. If alien civilization meets gold, how do they interpret this message on the ground? The answer depends on technology and cognitive abilities. Technically advanced civilizations. They can easily decode records and consider communication invitations. Emerging civilization. A meeting of recording can lead to a scientific revolution and pushed into research on the universe and interstellar communication. But there is a problem. Civilization must have a technology to decipher the record. The concepts presented, for example, anatomy, music, planetary images, can be completely alien. The strength of the recording is not guaranteed. Interior conditions can worsen it for thousands of years. Alien Intelligence Search, SETI. Continuous search for alien intelligence aims to detect signals from high-end civilizations. Notable events are as follows. WOW 1977. Signal. A powerful and irresponsible wireless signal found in OGIO University Observatory. 1967 pulsar signal. Originally considered potential alien communication, it was later identified as natural astronomical physics. Despite the lack of final evidence of alien intelligence, these searches reflect the deep hope of human communication. Future Voyager 1 can drift space forever. Or you can find it using an alien civilization that can detoxify the message. This meeting can lead to conversation throughout the universe, to change our understanding of the universe and its location forever. What do you think? Can Voyager power cut up or contact him for many years? Share your thoughts in the opinion below. Do not forget to like this video and subscribe to get further research in space. Thank you for watching.